Hi, this is Pauline from Michael Wants Mandarin, and thank you for checking in on us again tonight. We are going to show you how to make crispy chicken. And by the way, thank you so much for all your positive messages from the previous video. It just really much appreciated. So I hope you are staying well at home, and let's make crispy spicy chicken. So to go through the ingredient, obviously we have one whole chicken breast. So we're making this enough for 2 people to share, and then you can make the steamed rice or egg fried rice on the side as well, which you will find the video I have already made for you earlier. So one whole chicken breast, you need some potato flour or cornstarch. You don't need a lot, just a small handful. 1 beaten egg there. Half onion chopped, we slice it up to about 5 milli thick, so I hope you can see that. Half a green pepper, about 5 milli thick again as well. I use 6 slices of chili. If you like it more spicy, by all means use more, that's not a problem. I've got white pepper and then normal salt and pepper as well. Most importantly, I use it a lot myself at home for dipping prawn crackers, but if I'm lazy, at the restaurant, we make our own sweet chili sauce, but at home, I just buy this one. Now, the one that we use is the Healthy Boy, which is really famous, this brand of Thai sweet chili sauce. Even a big jar like this is about £4.50. You can get smaller one as well. I get them from Chonghua supermarket on Cocker Street in Blackpool. And also, you would need a jug of boiling water ready to go, and also some cold water. And we also need vegetable oil. We will need quite a lot, about 1 litre, but for the frying. But don't worry, you can always reuse the oil afterwards for anything else. And then we just need a bit of sugar, white sugar as well. Right, so put these aside. The chicken breast. So we need to slice it up first and then marinate it, and then we need to poach it in water for 3 minutes, and I'll explain as we go along. You can see the meat pattern, you can see all the line. That's the way you're gonna cut the grain. So you cut with the grain. And you need to cut about 1 centimeter thick. So 1 centimeter thick all the way through. Towards the end, just that little strip there. So that's got your chicken breast there. We will cut them into smaller strips after we poached it. The reason we do it like this way is if you cut it into little strips now, when you boil it, the chicken actually curls, so you don't get nice straight strips. Chuck it in a bowl. Wash your hands. Okay, we need to marinate the chicken, so a bit of pinch of salt, white pepper, black pepper, just a teaspoon of potato starch, and 2 tablespoons of egg. You just combine it all. And let it soak just for 10 minutes, if that, 5-10 minutes, it doesn't need long. Now, the reason we need to marinate, one, it adds flavor to the chicken, and also the potato starch would act as like coating surface. In Chinese, we call it the velveting. What it does is that it allowed, once you start cooking, it allows sauce to latch onto the chicken, which is very important. Now, the chicken's been marinated for about 5 minutes now, so we're just gonna put it in some boiling water. You don't want it too high, you just want it simmer. So, chicken in there, and make sure they separated. So let it cook about 3 to 4 minutes. You don't need it to be actually cooked. I don't know if you can see, the chicken is still actually straight pieces rather than curling up. So we'll wait for 3 minutes. At 3 minutes might sound ages, so please try not to fall asleep. and while this is boiling, what you need to do is get another saucepan and get the vegetable oil heated up to deep fry the crispy chicken. If you have a deep fry fryer, that's a lot easier. If not, I'll just use a pan with vegetable oil in there, and I'm going to show you how to test out if when the oil is ready to fry. So pan on high heat. We need about 2 inches. So use a small frying pan if you can. Now 3 minutes is gone now, so what we need to do is just fish the chicken out. Don't forget, these are not cooked chicken. You should treat them as still handling raw meat. There we go. Run them under cold tap or soak it in cold water to cool it down. There we go. So that's been cooled down just for a minute in cold water now. I don't know if you can see, there's a slimy surface on top now. That's what we call velveting. That's important because that would allow us to add flour onto the surface and it will latch onto it quite well. So now, next thing is that we need to turn it into strips. Again, about 1 centimeter strips. So cut them up. Okay, so long strips. So like, I don't know if you can see, some of them are still pink in the middle, so that is perfectly normal because you're still gonna deep fry it, and then again after deep frying you're still gonna stir fry it with the sweet chili sauce. So it sounds a very straightforward dish. This dish is actually very easy to make, but it's just quite a bit of process. There's quite a few instructions, quite a few things to do, but in terms of cooking, it's actually a really straightforward dish to cook. There you go, that's all your strips. So back in the bowl. Next thing, what we need to do is add the egg and flour to get a coating, and then we're ready to deep fry the chicken. Right, so the coating, that's when the potato starch comes in. For the coating is flour, egg, flour. Always remember, it's flour, egg, flour. So first thing you do is sprinkle about 2 teaspoons of potato starch onto the chicken itself. Give it a good mix, and then you need about half an egg in there. Mix it all up. Okay, next you need about So you need about 4 to 5 large tablespoons of potato starch on a plate, on a clean plate on its own. You got that there. So the chicken that you got marinated there. Just coat it. Just gently coat it with the potato starch. Don't force it in, just gently let it just touches it, because otherwise you're going to get a really doughy surface. Shake off any excess. Now don't forget your oil is still heating up at the moment. There we go. Right. So just a quick clean down. Now this is good time to get all the rest of your ingredient right next to you. So your green pepper, your sugar, your chili, and your onion. So okay, right, now the vegetable oil should be ready for you to do the deep fry. As you can see, and I don't know if you can see from our camera that the smoke is actually there. Right, if you don't have a temperature gauge. Very easy to tell if something, if the pan of oil is ready to deep fry. Anything wooden, if you're looking for, can you see actually really frazzle? That's when you know that it's ready for deep fry. So if you only got a little bit of frazzle, it's not ready. You're looking for full frazzle like this. That's what you're looking for. And then you can turn the temperature of your fryer down to medium. Okay, now chicken's gonna take good 6-7 minutes to fry. There we go. Okay, so all in there, and like I say, you're looking for about 6 minutes. And have a dish on the side ready to go to drain all your chicken pieces. Get some kitchen towel ready to go. This is frying really nicely. It's crispying up really nicely. It's got a nice golden color. So while this is frying away, also it's good time to get all your sugar, your green pepper and your chili ready to go. And also have a jug of water, cold water this time. Just 100 milliliter of water ready to go as well, cold water, just, and a teaspoon ready as well. And you need a wooden spatula or a ladle or wok. And we can actually get the chicken pieces up to have a look. Now what we're looking for, I can show you here. You want a really hard surface, literally. Yeah, that's still quite soft, so I will give it another minute. You're looking for quite a hard surface. The reason being that this is going to be stir fried in the sweet chili sauce again later. If this is only a little bit crispy, by the time you put the sweet chili sauce in, it's just going to go soggy. So that's why you need a really hard, quite a hard surface. I'll check in again in 30 seconds. So this is another minute now. So smaller pieces, these are definitely done. So what you're looking for is, there you go, it's a bit more, much harder to squash it, and that's what you're looking for. So that can come off the heat and get drained. I know that we're using a lot of vegetable oil here, but once you've finished with the deep fry, you can reuse these oil. Just have to put it through a sieve to get rid of all the sediment, and then the oil is good to go again. There you go. Look at all this lovely crispiness. You can actually eat that and just dip it in the sweet chili sauce, actually. I'm quite happy to eat that. Okay, so now we need to stir fry that and turn it into crispy spicy chicken. Right, wok. High heat, highest possible heat you can get on your wok. So I'm going to be brave today and use an electric hob to do this. And when you use electric hob, make sure you can get a flat bottom wok. You can buy them in any of the major Chinese supermarket. So you just got a flat bottom so you can sit on it directly. It's important for us to get the direct heat onto the wok. Now the good thing is that you got the vegetable oil really hot that you just used. So I would just put about there you go, just 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil on the wok. Swirl it all around. Now, if anyone worry about this is not a healthy dish, I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, it's deep fried, so but it is a treat for Friday night. Okay, and wait for the smoke. Sweet chili sauce ready. Right, what were you looking for? Good smoke like this one now, you can see. So green pepper, onion, red chili all going in. We need to fry this for 2 minutes until the green pepper and onion, it's got a nice golden edge to it. Okay, next sweet chili sauce and water. So you're squeezing another 100 milliliter of sweet chili sauce into your water mixture. That can go straight in there now. Okay, next 2 teaspoons of sugar. You need to let this boil and caramelize. Now this is going to take about good 2 minutes. And you don't need to stir too much, just stir occasionally. Don't keep stirring it, you want to let it settle and start caramelizing. Okay, this is after 2 minutes now, and I think because it's electric hob, it's not as high heat as I'm used to. What you're looking for is around the edges here, you will see it starts sticking to the wok. When that happens, you know the caramelization is really done. Right, there you go. Can you see this is a rim start forming now? When that happens, and also you can see it's not really sticking to the wok now. Your chicken is ready to go in. All in there. Now this is just a quick mix. And that's your crispy spicy chicken all done. Okay, look at that. And that's not bad go of doing crispy spicy chicken at home. And now we got the chief taster of Michael Wants Mandarin, my husband Gareth Thomas. Is that okay?
Yeah, it tastes pretty good. Really good.
Brilliant. One happy husband at home.
I want a snoring Bao.
Yeah. Baba doesn't care. Right. Thank you very much. And next time I'm going to cook the beef and black bean sauce. So I'll see you tomorrow or the day after.